Well, do I like it? Yes. I gotta say, I really did enjoy Ultraman arc film throughout this entire movie this time, which didn't bore me, surprisingly. Not my favorite, but also not the worst. I've seen worse before. So what do I think about the movie? Well, I would say this was quite unexpected since it is not after the plot for arc, but is in between of episode 21, which is the King of Mons episode, and 22, which is the Unknown Mask Guy episode. However, this film is a full 3 episodes joined together into one big story, which I find it weird but interesting at the same time. So I'm just going to summarize what each episode is about. Basically, each episode is a trial from an old guy named Sasuke, which episode 1 is about a guy called Motoki Mukawa who has a pet kaiju called Dogoof, or Dogluf, or how the hell did you even pronounce it? Dogoof? Digelos? He has been with Mukawa-san throughout the years and spending time with it until my man was dying from something. Until Mukawa-san went to find C.Y.B.E.R for help, which the members of C.Y.B.E.R needed to inform the defense force to deal with it since they are not a doctor or anything, and they need approval from the defense force first before getting in hand with this kaiju, letting him to flee off and find Dogluf, I don't know, before the FBI found them. Later, a bunch of Shagun just appeared and beat the shit out of him, bringing our jumps into the ring and destroy all the Shagun at once. However, the Earth Defense Force found out that Dogoof was old and sadly he's gone due to his age. Quite an emotional episode if I'm being honest. I understand why the fans shed a tear when this scene happens. Like, I read through like every single comment on Twitter they already mentioned. And I love the contrast between Ban and the guy, since Ban related to the kaiju as his Shiba Inu, which is a cute little scene, I'll be honest. However, I do feel sorry for the guy when he first approached C.Y.B.E.R because having the sense that the Earth Defense Force might kill that kaiju is like a family to him, and Tsuburaya delivered that perfectly well to that big screen, so well done. But hey, at least the guy named the kaiju Mugon, which is a cute name. At least I don't need to read Dogoof like 6 million times. At least I can read Mugon. Why didn't I think about that? I don't know. Let's move on, shall we? So in episode 2, or trial 2 you want to call it, it's about a scientist who deliver an interstellar parasite plant to C.Y.B.E.R to check on the plant since it doesn't look like an ordinary plant. Yeah, whilst I was watching the scene, when Shu mentioned about the familiarity of the plant, I just instantly thought about a plant from a Reiwa Ultraman. Cough!
Got him!
The plant started to grow long tentacles out of the body, which this thing is able to control humans' mind, causing the entire group of C.Y.B.E.R is investigating, and that protocol shut down for C.Y.B.E.R might be the first time we see something like this happen in Reiwa Ultra. Maybe not, I'm not sure in Taiga, because it's been ages I watched Taiga. As soon as everyone tries it out, Rin just puke out some piece of coffee beans, I don't know, and the plant reveals itself to everyone until Yuma got beat the hell up and turns into a human form arc. Not our first time happening in Reiwa, which like we already got it in Taiga, we got it in Z, we already got it in Trigger, Decker, and Arc. Wait, this means Blazer is the only Reiwa Ultra who didn't turn into a human form. I laughed my ass off when Arc was about to do the Arc finalized shot, then Rin just pushed him away and instantly destroy out of it. That's hilarious. And that's the end of episode 2 of Trial 2. I find the humors funny and enjoyable. Nothing too cringy except the fact that Plant controls Rin, the way she moves and her action kinda cringe out a bit to me. It's a bit shorter for this episode, but they are building the hype to the final episode of this movie, which is episode 3, or the last trial you wanna call it. We start off by seeing a package was delivered to Shu, and it was a reveal of his past creation of sculpture he done in school. I love the idea that he told Shu about his past and how his friend dies, and his hatred towards aliens when we did see a small moment of this during one of the episodes in Arc, which the alien was Alien Red Ball, who blew up the entire place while he or she, I don't really know about the gender, holding hostage of Shu's friend. Crazy moment. My favorite part about that is his POV that captures of his feeling and panic perfectly well, until both Yuma and Shu is stuck in a delusional world where Alien Red Ball was introduced to Yuma, and a while later Red Ball just straight up snatched away the Arcarizer and gave it to Shu. using the sculpture he made that from the beginning of this episode and turns into C.Y.B.E.R, which is our main villain, I guess you could say, for this movie since he's on the poster. And I love the shot when Shu becomes C.Y.B.E.R, it gives me chills every time I watch that scene. The pain he's suffering whilst getting control, peak moment. Later on, we see a future Yuma hand his Archerizer to our current Yuma to stop Shu from destroying everything. Not to mention, Zero Gelos was there, but I got distracted by C.Y.B.E.R since a Dark Ultra, obviously. And so the battle begins. But I hate the fact this scene, like the fight scene, was about 2 minutes until C.Y.B.E.R turns into a hero when he's literally promoted on the trailer many times and literally on the main poster. Like, what the actual hell?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
At the end, Alien Repo fused with Zero Gelos and turned into Repo Dios, and according to the official website, its horns can flicker and using its anti-gravity beam on the 2 Ultra, which it was cool, I guess, but not as cool when C.Y.B.E.R freaking used the Galaxy Armor, which that is beautiful, I must say. I need Sofubi to make that since they already made one for SH figure, so yeah, they better make one for EX. It would be so cool. Overall, I do love the cinematography of this film. It was well delivered to the big screens. The editing with the music is fantastic too. The story choice wise, I do enjoy some, but episode 2 is just lower than the other 2 episodes. And there were some issues like the final battle fight scene was a bit short. C.Y.B.E.R battle with R was really short too apparently. Hope they will make it longer since it's promoted on the main poster and the trailer. But I do love the fact they didn't always give Arc his armors to use throughout the entire film. Like Solace, Lunar and Galaxy only appear for like a few seconds, call it a day. Which is a good thing if you ask me. However, I do wish they add a new armor to the movie since every movie in the past always have a special formula. And overall, I give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. Is it better than Tiger movie? Probably not. But is it a bit better than Blazer movie? Yes. And that wraps up everything. Thank you all for watching. Do subscribe if you want to see more Toku reviews in the future. And I'll see you on my next video or review. See you all later. Peace.